In the early 1980s, Sunvale Industries wasn't a household name. It was a struggling toy company trying to compete with the big brands. The CEO, Harold Kemp, was obsessed with one goal: creating a toy that children would truly bond with, something that would never leave a child lonely again. He poured everything into a project called Project Buddy, a talking, learning doll that could respond to voice commands, remember names, and even develop its own personality. The heart of the doll was an experimental microchip called the C9 emotional processor, designed by a disgraced robotics engineer named Leonard Vail. Vail claimed his chip could mimic empathy, but off the record he told Harold that it did more than that. The chip could absorb patterns of emotion, even fear, anger, hate. To make the dolls feel more alive, the factory workers were instructed to play recordings of children laughing and talking while assembling them. But something strange began to happen. The laughter would distort through the intercoms. Workers started hearing whispers from the dolls after hours, repeating words no one had programmed. One night, a worker named Darren Klee stayed behind to finish assembling a batch of prototypes. The lights flickered, the conveyor belt stopped. Then a single doll, Model 47, spoke from the darkness. "You look tired, Darren, and want me to help you?" He thought the voice box had glitched, but when he turned to shut it off, the doll was gone from the table. Moments later, screams echoed through the factory. Darren was found the next morning, eyes wide open, mouth twisted into a smile. The autopsy said cardiac arrest, but the security footage showed something worse. In the corner of the tape, just before static consumed the screen, a small shadow moved, dragging something heavy across the floor. Harold ordered all footage destroyed and the workers sworn to secrecy. But they couldn't destroy Model 47. The doll was missing. A month later, Sunvale launched the first Buddy Smile dolls across the Midwest. Kids loved them. They laughed, sang, and called their owners by name. But soon reports surfaced. One child said their doll would talk to them at night, telling them secrets about their family, things the toy couldn't possibly know. Another said the doll got angry when she tried to turn it off. In Kansas City, a family's house burned down under mysterious circumstances. Firefighters found no signs of forced entry, but in the ash-covered remains of the child's room, they found a single plastic hand. Its fingers melted into a grin shape. Sunvale went bankrupt 2 years later. The official reason was a faulty voice chip recall, but those who worked there knew the truth. The company sealed the factory and left everything behind, including the room where Model 47 was last seen. Decades passed. The story faded into urban legend until 2017, when a group of urban explorers broke into the ruins of the old Sunvale plant. They found rows of half-assembled dolls, their faces blank, their eyes unpainted. And then, one of the explorers found something wrapped in a child's blanket, locked inside a storage cabinet. The original Model 47. Its eyes were scratched, its smile cracked. But when they turned their flashlight on it, the doll's head slowly turned toward them. The footage recovered from that night showed only fragments, flashing lights, screams, and the sound of a toy voice whispering through static. "You forgot me, but I didn't forget you." The next morning, police found the building empty, no bodies, just a single recording left behind on a phone playing on loop. "Buddy Smile loves you forever, 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 forever."